Yes, friends. A warm welcome to one and all. Thank you. Beautiful minds, I should say. All beautiful minds, welcome. Beautiful souls, welcome to the session. This session is based on aerobics, and it's a pleasure to have all of you. While I present the session, I wouldn't be able to check the chat box much. Maybe once my session is over, I'll get to check the chat box. In case you have any questions which you would like to, to be answered on the spot, you could unmute and ask me. And fair enough, if I can give you a right answer on the spot, it's good. If not, you can always email and text me. I'll return back with the right answers or, a favorable answer. Yes, team, shall we go ahead? Hello, Pradyuman sir. Good evening. You'd like to share something, sir? Good evening.
Yeah, I actually wanted to officially introduce you, but I'm not sure whether you already introduced yourself or not.
Introduction is over, friends. We have already become friends. You could go ahead. You could say something if you'd like to, sir.
Yeah, so maybe few participants joined later. When I joined, there were 21 or 22 participants, and we can see that there are around 50 now. So hello, friends. This is Pradyuman Raj from Gokul Global University. And as university organizes regular online faculty development programs, I happened to come across one training that Crystal ma'am was already conducting. So now, it's like along with organizing events, I also look after my personal interest. So I wanted to attend Crystal ma'am's session, which I could not. And I now invited her as a guest so that I become one of the organizing, body members, and now I can attend it. So that's first thing. Second, this is for all participants. I'm thankful to all of you for laying trust on us because when we were planning on creative and what exactly content to be included, as the concept was new, and so we searched for images, we added images, we tried to have some explanation in it, and that's how we prepared a flyer brochure and shared. So thank you very much for joining for this FDP. We have almost 90% are from college and university teaching staff, but we do have around 10% school teaching staff with us. So I also received few calls from participants who are willing to register. So they were like, I am maths teacher, or I am English teacher, I'm Sanskrit teacher. How is this going to help me? Okay. So my only answer was that this not only helps you at individual level, but also as a teacher. Okay, so keeping your mind agile, not only yours, I would say, when we have, some heavy theory teaching going on in a class and we find students dozing, that's the time actually we may take 2 minutes break in class and bring in some beautiful activity, or I would.
You're on mute, sir. You're on mute. You're mute. You're on mute. Pradyuman, sir, you are on mute, sir. You're on mute, sir. Excuse me, you're on mute. You're unable to unmute yourself. Team, somebody could unmute yourself and speak up. Sir is muted.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, cool. That's nice. Thank you, Seema, ma'am. Thank you. God bless you. Yes, Pradyuman, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So that's how we ended up having it in terms of having kind of a mixed group, but all of us are in teaching profession. So it helps us individually as well as in teaching practices. Other than this, to say a few words about Crystal ma'am. She is she has multiple degrees on her credit, I would say. She has done it in English. She has done masters in psychology. She has it in HR as well. So these are different frontiers that she looks after. And that's how I would say she has trained more than 50,000 students and teachers. She is part of different psychological associations and different training forums, and that's how she has a good network. She has versatile experience and exposure of conducting training in various disciplines. And there is no doubt in telling it, because those who could join 5-7 minutes before the time of the session, they could interact with ma'am and could experience the same. The way she speaks, the content she speaks, it indeed reflects her experience and knowledge in the area. So on behalf of university, I welcome you, ma'am, once again, and I request you to begin with the session.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thanks for introducing me to everyone. Thank you, everyone. At any given time, if you feel uncomfortable, you'd like to sign off and take rest and join back later, you're most welcome. And you can have a bottle of water, and you could also interact at the right time. And I shall share my screen now. Let's enter into the session. Yes. My screen is visible, I guess.
Yes, it is.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'll just kindly mute yourselves, please. I could hear Savitri ma'am. Could you please mute, ma? Okay. Just be a little conscious when you're using the audio. Suddenly by mistake it will get, we press it on the unknowingly, and then we can hear you speaking with your family members. So here our session is based on neurobics. Just we'll have a rush up through the brain. I think there are different, I believe there are many participants who are from the science background. You have deep knowledge about the brain and how it functions. So just I've taken a few slides over here to share with those from the non-scientific background. Yes, dear friends, it is possible to train our brain. It is possible to tell our brain to work in a certain way. Until you tell it and give it, instruct your brain, it will not, it will be like at the subconscious level, or it will do things which was earlier being trained. Now you have to have a shift. So let's see that if we can train our brain today after this session and for the remaining 6 days. My dear friends, I have a small quote over here for you. Follow your heart, because it's always on the right side, they say. And when you follow your heart, you have many heartbreaks, you face a lot of pain, a lot of disturbance in your personal and professional life. So my dear friends, no matter where you are, follow your heart, but take your brain with you. Make use of your brain to take the right decisions at the right time. You have to train your brain to be strong. Yes, friend, this is the human brain. I guess many of you will have a deep knowledge into it already. These are the different parts. I will not explain them. Just you can have a deep look at it. And the human brain, you can say the human mind, is the most strongest part in the human body. Everything is controlled by the human brain, I guess. Yes, please, can you mute your calls? Now I go to the next slide. These are the different functions of the different parts of the brain. I wouldn't like to read it much or go deeper. It's just if you would like, you could take a screenshot. Maybe if we could give you the recordings, we'll give you. So the frontal lobe, it does this decision making and personality characteristics. It helps you with your smell, with your speech as well. Then the parietal lobe, these are the different things. Like, I wouldn't want to go in the scientific way of explaining things.
Ma'am, we cannot see the slides changing.
Okay, I haven't yet changed. We are on the second slide. Frontal lobe, can you see that? Frontal lobe, parietal lobe. Now, ma'am?
No, ma'am, we are still on the
No,
first
ma'am.
one.
No, ma'am.
Okay, I'll do one thing.
No, ma'am, we can see only the first one.
Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll stop share and share again. No worries. I'll try again. We'll do this again if we could. I'll do this. Thanks for letting us know. That's so nice. Now, is it visible?
See only the first slide. After
Yes.
that, we didn't see any slides.
Sure, sure. I'll do that. Now, ma'am, first slide is done. This is the first.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Second one, moving.
Yes.
Yes,
Thank-
ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. These are the technical defect like this. Thank you for being interactive. So here is the second slide. You get a clear picture of how the brain is and of the different parts. And, this is how it looks. If you're really from the science background, you'll have deep knowledge and insight, especially from those teachers who deal with biology and stuff like that, or the neurobiological side. If you're great professors and lecturers, I guess. Here, this one. You have an explanation into all of these. Now, I wouldn't want to waste my time here. So the frontal lobe does this work. And then you have the parietal lobe, this one. It concentrates on all these special different functions. The temporal lobe here and the occipital lobe, which connects with the vision. So it's not a science class, so we will just skip this. Yeah, here, that's another to get a clear picture. This is how our brain looks, and we have to be careful on how we take care of our brain. You might have heard like brain dead. The whole body is working. I mean, but brain dead means everything's over. The person is no more, just becomes a vegetable. So we have to take care of our brain. The human body, you say the heart, the kidneys, and the skin, and different types of transplants are there. But still, the brain, no one can just change the have a transplant of the brain as yet. I haven't heard. If you have heard, it's good. You can share it in the chat box. Even the eye is being transplanted, and we have the eye operations and the exchange of the eyes, except different things are going on. But the brain is one thing that the doctors or the scientists, and they haven't yet been able to transplant human brain from one to another. We don't go there deep. Yeah, here these are the different parts of the brain, as I earlier showed you here, these, and the pituitary gland, amygdala, brainstem, hippocampus, and all these, they function in these different ways. You can get a screenshot of it, or you get the recording as well. Yes, team, we don't go there. So brain power improves by brain use. How will your brain be sharp? Only when you use it. For example, you take a knife, an iron knife or an iron vessel or an iron bar, and don't use it for many days, it will rust. In the same way, our brain, if we don't give it new activities, if we don't sharpen our brain or sharpen our skills, or involve in new activities, our brain will become just like rusted iron. So just as our bodily strength requires exercises, we need to do different types of exercises for our body, we need to do little small minor activities called as neurobics to improve and sharpen the neurons in our brain. Yes, friends, let's today retrain our mind, retrain our brain, train our mind on how to overcome professional and personal difficulties and challenges. Yes, team. Now I have a question here. I am in doubt. Tears come from the heart, not from the brain. When you are sad, we cry, or when we are sad, we cry. Are we hurt in our mind or in our heart, or both? I have a doubt here. Sometimes when I'm hurt, I feel hurt here deeply in my heart. Sometimes it hurts here. What about you? And I cry no matter what. It is hurting in my head or in my heart. I cry. What about you? Could anyone share? In the chat box, you can unmute.
Yes, ma'am. It's 99% feelings and 1% water.
Yeah, so sweet, so sweet. Thank you, Seema ma'am. So cute of you. Thank you very much for sharing.
Thank
Yes,
you,
team, we stop over there. Yes, there's a beautiful quote over here by actor Tom Hardy. What a quote by actor Tom Hardy. He says, we all are professionals. If you want to thrive, if you want to, conquer your professional space and as well as your personal space, of course, with family members, we have to forgive and forget. But at the professional level, many of you do this. Those who don't, you can take it from here. I was raised to treat the janitor with the same respect as the CEO. What does this mean? Anyone can share, please? Who is a janitor?
The
Have you
one
heard-
who cleans.
Pardon?
We can say that housekeeping staff.
Yes, our support staff. Maybe the peon, or the security guard, or the person who sweeps your space. We have to respect everyone. Just because you're at a professional level, that you have to train your brain. Just because I am at the head of the department, or I am your online trainer, or maybe I am the chief minister of so and so, XYZ, whoever it may be, let us learn to respect everyone from the lowest to the highest person in position. So that's how we have to train our brain, dear friends. Yes, dear. And my friends, as you all are here, apart from your normal professional work that you are doing, I would like to suggest in this training session to have a side hustle. What do you mean by side hustle? Have you heard of this word? Yes, team?
No.
Yes, thank you for sharing. Thank you. I really appreciate people answering at the right time. Thank you. Anybody else, have you heard what is a side hustle?
Yes.
Yes, dear?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, it's a type of, I think, freelancing.
Yes, dear. Thank you for sharing. You're somewhere very close. Yes. Thank you. So there are different multiple answers. You could also put up your answer in the chat box. Yes, team. It's like it's an advice, it's a suggestion. It's not an advice, I should say. I should never advise anybody, only suggest. Apart from your professional work that you're doing, no matter what, it's always good to have a side hustle. That is, you should have multiple streams or, sources of income. That is not for the present, it's for your future. All that you earn, you use it on your family to buy a house and different things. So here, one of the best things we could suggest is have a side hustle and try to earn money from different multiple streams. It will help you in the long run. And the suggestion is entirely up to you to be followed or not. It's always good. There are some people who are blessed by having a government job or a perfect high-paying job, but there are many of us present here today on this platform, like they have a minimum pay package. So no matter who you are, always have a side hustle. That is, try to earn income from different sources in the legal way, in the right way. Yes, team. Save for your retirement. All of you are professionals. My sincere suggestion would be learn to save for your retirement. Never ever wait for someone to take care of you when you grow old. Never put pressure on your own children or family. So the first thing that in Neurobics, which I would like to tell the entire team, start saving from today itself for your retirement. Maybe it will be 1 rupee or 10 rupees or 100 rupees. Keep some amount for yourself. If you're alive or dead, that is in God's hand, but at least you have a certain amount. If we are alive, for a certain till a senior level, senior age, it's definitely going to help. Will not be a burden to others. Yes, team. I just stop with that. Any questions on that, team? Any questions?
No,
Yes.
ma'am.
No.
Thank you, team. Thank you so much for being so sweet and patient to listen to the session. And we go on with our next part, team. I'll just see if I could do justice here. I hope I'm able to share the right PPT. Yeah. Now we enter into this session. I'll just, 1 second, please. Yes, dear. Visible? If anything goes wrong, please inform me. Keep me informed.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much. Neurobics for personal and professional growth. Now we'll go into it and dive into our session. Yes, dear friends. Yeah. So now here, introduction to Neurobics. Day 1, it helps participants to identify and differentiate between neurobic exercises and physical gym exercises. It's already very evident. You know what are the physical gym exercises, it's very clear to you. Let's see what are neurobic exercises. You'll be really surprised and say, oh, ma'am, we know all of this. Yeah, thanks for reminding us. You may say that too in your mind. Ocean, as I earlier said at the start of my session, when I started, any given topic or any subject, anything you deal with is not limited. It has a vast concept. It's just like an ocean. The same way is neurobics. So today we've just collected some tips for you to concentrate on. There are much more. And the ocean of neurobics is as large as the Pacific, I should say. Like the human brain, it can imagine anything. It can go to any extent. You say, wow, how did you do it? How can your brain think to do such a thing? So, it's something like that. Bhuvanesh Mary ma'am, can you please unmute your call? I'd love that. Yeah, thank you. I've muted you. Thank you. Yes, friends, if you have, this is something. Thank you. This all are how I said one of our team members earlier mentioned, like, I would do some workouts. So these may be the workouts. We are going to the gym. We may go for a walk. We may do yoga. We may have different physical activities. Of course, doing physical activities has an impact even on our mental state. It makes us more confident in our life. And it helps us in a number of ways, physically as well as mentally. Consciously, neurobics will help us. That's what I want to convey over here today. Yes, team. May I go to the next slide? Yes. Is this true? I would like to ask each one of you. When things change inside you, things change around you. Is this true, friends? Some change take place here or here in your heart, in your mind. Only then things change around you. Otherwise, they're always the same. Do you accept this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Arushi. Thank you. You can put it up in the chat box.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Until you change within your heart, your mind, your state of thinking, your conscious way of thinking and doing things, only then you can change things around you. Otherwise, you will be in the same state as you are in the present state, like whatever you are going emotionally or spiritually or maybe financially or emotionally, etc. When I say C, it looks like G, but it is C, dear friends. That is C. When I put a letter from the English alphabet, C, what comes to your mind? Quickly unmute and answer. You can also put your answer in the chat box.
Currency.
Currency. Wow, very good. Beautiful. What else?
Calmness.
Calmness. Beautiful. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, dear.
Celebrity.
Celebrity.
Choice.
Excellent. Yes.
Computer.
Choice.
Computer.
Computer. Wonderful.
Noun.
Yes.
Creativity.
Yes. Excellent. Excellent.
Competence.
Yes.
Competence.
Cool.
Competence.
Cool.
Beautiful. Yes.
Courage.
Courage. N number of positive replies. Thank you so much. So neurobics is all about creativity. Do things in a new way. Do things in the new way. Create something. Become creators. All these great scientists, inventors, they have used their brain. They didn't use their heart. They've used their brain to create all different things in the world, invent things. Now, the invention that I have in front of me and connecting with you was created and invented by somebody, by the human brain. The human brain was at work. So neurobics is all about telling your brain how to work in the right way. Yes, team? Hey, friends. My dear team, welcome to the session of neurobics. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed the session today. Yes, team. This is me, Crystal Shawn. My real name is Andrea June Powell. As I have already told you, we have online scammers and bullies and trollers. So our online screen name only is revealed to our participants. I'm Crystal Shawn, and I am today your comfort zone trainer. So you can relax and listen to the session. I'm an awareness coach as well. That's what I've earlier mentioned. I would love to create awareness, but today I'm your comfort zone trainer. And let's go down to the next slide. This is a small request to all the participants. The session may cross 8:30, it may be up to 9. Please bear with us. If you would like to leave the session, most welcome. It may take another 5 to 10 minutes extra. Okay, that is from 8:30, maybe 8:40 also, I guess. But I'll try to wind it up quickly, on time. Please mute your calls. That is one request from us. If you have any questions and doubts to be addressed, here is it. You can connect here. And respect the time and presence of each participant. All of you have come with left out all of your important work and you're sitting here with us on screen and online. Thank you. Stay alert, friends. We have a quiz session at the end. And if you win in the quiz session, you are welcome to a free session on cybercrime, an awareness session. So every day we will select one winner. So totally we'll have at the end 6 winners and they can join our cybercrime session when we are conducting it for free. So be alert. Yes, team. Welcome to our neurobics session. The father of neurobics is none other than Dr. Lawrence Katz. Dr. Lawrence Katz. Who was Dr. Lawrence Katz? He was he is the former professor of neurobiology at the Duke University of USA. He was a professor, but now he isn't. He's working somewhere else, I guess. I haven't taken any information what he's doing now. Now, how he is now into this neurobics was he did a lot of scientific investigation with his best friend, Robert Manning. So hence, Lawrence Katz is also known as the first father or the founding person or the founding fathers of neurobics. And the Duke University in USA. Here, there are so many different personalities and dignitaries from different universities. It's a pleasure and a privilege to connect with all of you. Thank you so much. Yes, team. Keep your brain alive. Lawrence Katz has written a beautiful book called Keep Your Brain Alive. In that, he has presented he has given us 83 positive neurobic exercises. If you wish to buy this book, you could get it on Amazon. You can take one. If you don't require one, this session will do for you. It's more than enough. It's up to you, friends. Keep your brain alive. 83 neurobic exercises, and I guess you can see that. That is Lawrence Katz as well as, Robert Manning, I guess. Dr. Manning, you can see. Let me just see. Yeah, Manning, Rubin, not Robert. Sorry for that. It is Manning, Rubens. Now, this is what happens. Sometimes there's a slip of the tongue, maybe, and then you will have Robert becoming Rubin. This is what professional challenges, right? Now, yes, dear friends. Now, I just come down. Like you will face like these different challenges where you will have to rectify it on the spot and excuse yourself for that. Yes, friends. So we go again with that. It is Manning Rubens. Yes, friends, we have the left side of our brain and the right side. You could have a look. What are the different activities? No matter it is the right side or the left side, you have to take care of your brain. Just only don't focus on the right side. Ma'am, kindly mute your call, please. I have to do that. Yes, thank you. I have done that. No worries. So no matter which part of your brain, the right part, the left part, the center, the behind, or the whichever part, the brain is yours. You have to take care of it. It's usually said the left part of our brain controls the right side part of our body and its activities. And the left side controls the other part. It's the opposite side. No matter which side, we have to take care of our brain and stay safe. You should never get hurt on your brain also, they say. Like, you have certain brain injuries which will be for life. And you'd like to take a screenshot. I'll just read that. Anyone can read that for me a little loud? We would love that. Anyone of you team?
Thank you, ma'am. I'll take it up.
Yes, please. I'd love that.
All right. The left side functions are controlling the right side of the body, giving us number skills, maths and scientific skills, written language, spoken language, objectivity, analytical skills, logic and reasoning. While the right side of the brain functions include controlling the left side of the body, 3D shapes, giving us an idea of that, music and art awareness, intuition, creativity, imagination, subjectivity, synthesizing emotions, and face recognition. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Well done, ma'am. Thank you so much. Beautifully. And thanks for participating. That's so nice. So as they say, the left side controls the right side and the right controls the left. No matter which side controls what, we have to control our entire brain, as I already earlier said. Yes, team. We go ahead with the next one. Yes, team. Neurobics. They are nothing. What are neurobics? You might have done some research before joining my session. If you have done research, very good. If not, you're here. We are here with you now. This is the moment, dear team, to focus on neurobics. Neurobics is nothing but they are mental activities, consciously doing something. They are also called as cognitive exercises. Mental activities or cognitive exercises. And when we do this, what happens? It stimulates the neurons in our brain. There are different cells in our brain. So they stimulate those neurons in our brain and help us to reduce or prevent, I repeat it, reduce or prevent memory loss and enhance and improve memory recall. So when you perform simple neurobic exercises every day, we are on the good side. We have good memory recall and retention and less memory loss. Requesting my team members to kindly mute their calls, please. Please, dear team. Yes, team. As you can see on this picture, that's here over here, there are three heads. Like three trees. The first one is loss of memory. We have this when we are stressed out, depressed, as we age. This is what happens to our brain. We start forgetting a lot of things, especially for seniors. Nowadays, it is just everyone, irrespective of seniors, you yourself, me, forgetting the keys to our bike, forgetting what to tell our students, forgetting to take our important documents to the college or books and notes. It may be anything. So when you perform neurobics, our brain starts moving from this zone to the next zone. You see in a few, maybe if you continuously do it for 21 days and more, maybe 4 weeks and more, it should become a daily practice. You start changing and, transforming here. Your brain will be like this. And then finally, when you are a master in neurobics, doing it consciously, every activity, you become like this. Your brain is greener, sharper, and better. As I said, we have a quiz session at the end. One winner will be selected. Fastest finger first, I should say. I don't know. Yes, dear friends. What are neurobic exercises? How did the word neurobic come into existence? And it was coined by Lawrence Katz. He took the word neuron from the brain. The brain cells are called as neurons. Neuron and aerobic activities, aerobic exercises. You might have heard about aerobics. Sushmita Sen, she has done a lot of aerobic exercises. You could check out on Google what is really aerobic exercises. So he has taken neurons and aerobics and clubbed it together and coined a new word called as neurobics. And what is neurobics? They are just stretching exercises. You're just stretching your brain and giving it some activity. When you give, indulge in certain activities, either physically or, cognitively or, mentally, then your oxygen supply is enhanced. There's a good supply of oxygen when you do anything in the right way. And then this enhances the lifespan of neurons in our brain and regenerate the growth of new neurons in our brain. Now, we don't go there much. Yes, dear. Mind is the powerhouse. When we stretch our mind, it never returns to its previous shape. Give it some activity, keep it busy, and keep learning new things, new tasks, and then your brain will really be happy. It will thank you, and you will have an everlasting smile on your face, no matter what your age. You will have a beautiful smile, and no one could even tell, oh, you are of this age, because you are engaging your brain with new activities. They are also called, new activities are called as neurobic activities. Yes, dear team, I will not waste my time there. Yeah, this is one. Use it or lose it. The last line. Either use, the capacity that your brain has. If you do not use, you will lose it. There are so many people who have such a beautiful, platforms to benefit, but they are not making use of it. Do make use of it. If you are from any profession, you don't know how to use the online digital space, learn, take a course. If you don't know something in your profession, learn it from others. Learn something new. No one will come and tell you, you have to do it like this. Somebody, maybe seniors will tell us, superiors will tell us, or sometimes they'll just leave it on us. If we don't know anything, let us ask, learn, get trained either for free or paid session, anything. But I'd love you to go on Google and YouTube. You will get a lot of free training sessions to enhance your skills in your profession and career and personal life as well. Yes, team? Yeah, these are the first 5 neurobic exercises. They are very simple. And let's learn and practice some neurobic exercise. The first exercise, waving to your friends, relatives, and colleagues. We are waving with the right hand. Okay, bye, see you. See you all today. Instead of using constantly our dominant hand, if you're a right-hander or a left-hander, whichever, use your dominant hand. Is all the time we are doing it, the dominant hand. Try using the non-dominant hand from now onwards and say bye. Why? Because it's an activity connecting to your brain. People may feel bad, oh, she's showing it with the left hand. That is only a traditional belief, but the scientific way of dealing with both your hands, use your dominant and non-dominant hand. And that's what neurobic says. Wave to your friends. Me, when I'm traveling by train, I look out of course, I don't put my head out of the window. I just look out from sitting in the train. I look out of the window. I can see small little children waving at me back, maybe even some strangers out waving, the villagers working on the fields, maybe they wave out at me and I wave with both my hands, so that's nice, giving equal justice to both my hands and to both sides of my brain, the right side and the left side, and to my entire brain. And moreover, exchanging smiles. We don't know who we are, but exchanging positive energy with them. Of course, be careful to who you wave your hand. You may wave your hand to the wrong people, and strangers, stay safe. Friends, relatives, wave your hands with the left or non-dominant hand. As I am a right-hander, I am going to wave here. Another important thing, my dear, the second simple activity is using your non-dominant hand, the second neurobic activity, consciously. Usually, we brush our teeth with the dominant hand early in the morning. We don't even do it consciously. We do it like, yeah, it has to be done. We do it like that. But from tomorrow onwards, or maybe today night, there are many friends who brush twice a day. And you can start brushing with your non-dominant hand. And the dentists have said, if you brush with your non-dominant hand as well, you will have good oral hygiene. Sometimes with the dominant hand and sometimes with the non-dominant hand. That is an excellent way of, giving activity to your non-dominant hand, and that connects to your brain. You can also use the tongue cleaner and use it with your left hand and connect your entire, I'll tell you why to do it with your non-dominant hand in the next slide. Of course, shaving, this is for all the male members, and for the female members, you could apply your makeup. Like I have a compact, instead of using the right side of, applying, I can use it with the left side and try giving activity. It's quite difficult for me. Yeah, it's just like, do that. You can try different things. You just innovate and invent. You want to use a scissors. You try to cut with the left hand, and that's how it is. Okay, friends, we don't go much over there. The next one is, when I say essay, what is this essay? Spot activity. That means on the spot, I will do it for you, and like, if you could. And another thing, number 3, the third activity is combing our hair. We all comb our hair with the right hand. And if possible, from tomorrow or after the session, try using the comb. Give it to your non-dominant hand and, comb your hair. Give activity to your non-dominant hand, as it will, coordinate all the proper cells and get connected to your brain. that is the right side of your brain. Style your hair in the left side. Of course, if you don't like the styling with the left, please use your dominant hand and look good. Yes? Yes, friends, that is over. Another important activity for you to remember is today, be careful while you put on the switches, on and off the switches in your house. You know, sometimes we touch the switch with wet fingers and we get an instant shock, an instant jerk in our body. Electricity, or that passes to our body. So stay safe, don't put wet hands. But according to neurobics, you could use your non-dominant hand to switch on or switch off the lights, the fans, and dominant hand as well. But when you're doing it dominant, we do it unconsciously also, like we are not so conscious or mindful. We'll just go and off it with our dominant hand. Let's try doing it consciously with our non-dominant hand. And my dear friends, I'd like to tell you one thing, ask you one thing. What is this EA? I said switching on or switching off lights, fans, and EA. Who can, uncode this? What is EA according to you?
Electronic appliances.
Wow, beautiful. Thank you, ma'am. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Electrical appliances. I didn't have the space over there, so I just put it in shortcut, electrical appliances, and moreover, I could interact with you. You're sharp, ma'am. Next, opening or closing. The simple activity of opening and closing the taps or faucets. Taps is in USA, they use the word taps, and faucets in another country. Maybe these are the synonyms of the word tap. Okay. For faucet, they're almost the same. Try, doing it with your left hand. And my dear friends, don't scold me if the tap breaks. You're trying to do it, it didn't come out well, stay safe. And don't curse me that time, because you use it very carefully. You try to close and open the tap with your non-dominant hand. This is also a simple conscious activity. I'm saying non-dominant, non-dominant. Of course, it is non-dominant, but at the same time, you're consciously doing it. You're trying to do it consciously. So, my dear friends, are we done with the 5 exercises now? With your permission, may I go on to the next slide? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
dear.
ma'am.
Yes, dear. Thank you so much. Now, if we don't give equal work to both sides of our body, especially our hands, we have several participants maybe here and not even present today in the entire world, suffering from frozen shoulder. You have severe pain on one shoulder. Maybe you're constantly doing work on one side and you forget you have this severe pain. So try coordinating both your hands and body parts to get the best of what God has given us. The universe has created us. I mean, as they say, God has created us. This universal energy will be useful to us only when we use it in the right way and make complete use of our body. So to avoid frozen shoulder, you can always use and give activities to both your hands. Yes, team? Next, we go down to our next activity, that is shuffling cards. Some said, I'd love to spend time with my family. Of course, you should never gamble with cards. It's a bad habit. I don't suggest that. But if you are playing in your family, simple games with the cards, yeah, of course, I don't play cards anymore. My children are all big now. And so what I have this pack with me for my online sessions. And of course, to practice neurobics. See, I use the shuffling of cards like this very quickly. I'm an expert with the dominant hand. It's just an activity. Now ask me to do it with the left hand now. It will take some time. Can you see I am a bit slow? I hope you all can see me. It's a bit slow. I don't have the flow so much. So keep practicing, giving that activity. Consciously, I'm doing it. I am looking at it, visual connection, motor connection as well, trying not to drop the cards. But here, I can just look anywhere and I can do it like this. So this is using the cards. You can shuffle, if not cards, just any other thing you have, you can shuffle it and move. And dear friends, writing or drawing with your non-dominant hand. Today at home, try to write with, of course, you will write with your right hand or dominant hand. Try writing with your left hand as well. For me, example, write something with your left hand and tomorrow you can share it in a chat box or you can share it to me on my WhatsApp or email us. How is the style and the condition, or how is your writing style with a non-dominant hand? I remember one ma'am, Priyanka ma'am, who attended my sessions. She sent me her non-dominant handwriting skills. And she said, ma'am, it looks like an LKG child's writing. It took me back to my LKG days, it made me, nostalgic. She used the word nostalgic. So give writing skills to both your hands, the right side and the left side. You may ask me why. Gandhiji was a special person who had the skill of writing ambidextrous. There's a word called ambidextrous, to write with both the hands. And there are many people who are doing it, drawing. You could also try not to become an expert, but to give work, to create mindfulness, to create consciousness, to remain in the present. You could write or draw with your non-dominant hand. And then this activity, of course, I thought of having it on pen and paper. So PPA is pen, pencil, and paper. That's like that. Or pen, paper activity, that is called pen, paper, or pencil activity. Yes, friends, this now try lifting number 8, exercise number 8. Try lifting little things with your toes and feet. Toes and feet. Try using it. Don't lift sharp objects. If you get cut, don't curse me and don't blame me, because as some people are so innocent, they'll just pick up anything and say, oh, that neurobic trainer said you pick up with this, so I picked up and I cut my leg, I hurt my leg. Do not pick up sharp stones, etc. It will hurt you. They are not neurobic exercises. Consciously do things. So try lifting little things with your toes and feet. It's very healthy and good. Lifting weights with your non-dominant hand. When you go to the market and buy vegetables, we always hold it in our dominant hand. Sometimes give it to your non-dominant. I guess many of you are already doing that. If you're not doing it, please do it. I love this backpack. Equal weight on both. Now, if you have a sling bag, it's just on one side you can get the weight on. So I love a backpack. I don't know what you have, and I can't ask you questions now. It'll take a little longer. Yes, team. So lifting weights with not weights. I don't mean the gym weights. Your bag, your professional bag which you carry, or maybe the vegetable bag, or different things that you buy from out, or shifting things in your house, carrying something. Now make use of the mouse with the non-dominant hand. Now, if you constantly use the dominant hand, if you're from the computer field, if you belong to the computer department, you constantly have to use the mouse. And after COVID, everyone are using it, including me and you. Every single person has access to this. We constantly use it with our dominant hand, and we have severe pain, wrist pain, right up to the shoulder. So if you can become a skilled person using it with your non-dominant hand, you will be doing it consciously, and that is a neurobic activity, and that is called as, cognitively giving your time to something that you are doing, connecting with your senses to that given activity. Any questions, team, on this? Yes, team, are you with me? Nobody?
We are there with you,
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so
We are
much.
there with you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. We have finished 10 of our exercises now. Yes, team, we'll go to the next one here. What can you do? As I earlier said in one of the activities, you could pick up little things with your toes and feet. Never do it in front of your elders. They will scold you, because elders they teach us not to pick up things with our feet or toes, like don't touch. You have to bend down and pick up. That is right. Respect them, respect their belief, respect their traditional belief. But according to science, we have to give work to our feet and toes as well. So you could pick up your keys. Okay, it's your wish. I just put up there a little thing. It could be anything, or you can pick up a little pebble, or pebbles like these, or marbles maybe. Stay safe. Don't slip on marbles. 1 or 2 marble, you consciously, purposely put them down and try to pick them up with your toe, and see once with the right side and once with the left side of your feet. You could try doing that. Pen cover, pen cap. Of course, not the pen. I wouldn't advise the pen cap. If you would want to, it's just a suggestion. And some pebbles like this, round pebbles, they should be not sharp ones, as I said earlier. I'm sorry. Yeah, or keys, something like that. Stay safe. So it will get lots of, you'll be consciously looking at it. You'll have a visual connection there, and, using your senses to do an activity will enhance your, the power of your brain, or your neurons will be happy with it. And it's a neurobic activity. So connecting the 5 senses and doing things will make our brain sharper, brighter, and better. Yes, friends. Now we have finished here with, 1 second, give me a moment, 10. Okay, now we go to the remaining 1 minute. Thanks for being good participants. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Number 11, neurobic brain exercises now. Learn to speak a new language. Learn to speak a new language and learn the pronunciation. Don't be happy with your mother tongue, please. And don't even be happy with English that the Britishers gave us. I really thank the Britishers for that. They have done one good job. They destroyed India in many ways, but they have given us one powerful tool, that is English. I appreciate that. And we have to make use of it, completely. And then I'd like you to concentrate on this, learn a new language such that you can improve your social life. Because you may connect with all the people who speak the same language, but Neurobics suggests meet new people. Neurobics is all about doing something new, meeting somebody new. Give your brain something new. Your brain will be happy. And it will, be healthy, not happy. I should use the word healthy. Yes, friends. So when we learn a new language, we can connect with people from different parts of the world or different states in India. And this helps to stimulate the functioning of your brain. Yes, dear. Now we go down. The next one. Listen to instrumental music. We all love songs. I too love songs, especially the 80s and the 90s. I love. And I guess many of you also would really love to listen to music. But what does Neurobics suggest? Neurobics suggests give work to your brain, exercise your brain, the cognitive part of the cognitive skills should be developed. Listen to instrumental music and try recollecting the lyrics. You're listening, but you're recollecting the lyrics of the song. Sometimes you're right and sometimes we may be wrong. So in this way, try playing instrumental music and identifying or recollecting the lyrics of the song. It's a simple activity. Yes, dear. I thought of having as a sport activity, I put on some music or something, but that's not okay. It will be consuming time. Next, another 13th activity is humming. Humming and whistling. Humming, you can say it's hum. I don't want to hum now, but I'd love to hum something. You hum a song sometimes. You're not singing it, you're humming it. And then as you're cooking in the kitchen, or maybe you're doing some office work, or suddenly unconsciously you start humming, but do it consciously. Hum the song, and that's a neurobic activity. Whistling. I give you an experience of mine of whistling. I didn't whistle, dear friends. When I was a teenager, we used to travel by bus to go to school and college. Of course, when I finished school, I had to go to college. I was a teenager then, and we had these boys entering the bus we had two entries in the bus, the front and the behind part, the other end. And the boys would be at the other end, and they would whistle at the group of girls who would enter the bus. They would whistle some type of songs, but I never knew, until I got connected with Neurobics, that they were doing or performing neurobic activities unconsciously. But whistling in a public space or public place is not right. It is considered cheap and rude. You can whistle in your own house. You can whistle any song you like or any tune you like. And that's your brain is connecting you with the muscles of your mouth. And you're going to whistle. That's a neurobic activity. If anybody could whistle for us here, a beautiful song, you're welcome. Yes, sir. Narsiman sir, would you like to try?
Yeah, why not, ma'am?
Yeah, please go ahead. Yes, sir.
Sorry. Let me take breath and try again.
Sure. We'll wait for you.
एक हिंदी song try करूँगा.
जो भी है सर, दिल से गाइए.
जरूर, क्यों नहीं?
जी सर.
जूते दे दो पैसे ले. एक बीच में एक ट्यून आ गया मन में.
जी. Yes, sir. Thanks for singing. Thanks for that. You would like to try again? Anybody else would like to whistle a song for us?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
My own tune, ma'am.
Yes, excellent, sir. Beautiful, beautiful. Hats off to you for being an active participant. Thank you so much. Much appreciation from my side. Thank you. We need guts to do that. We should not feel shame. We should not feel shy. We are doing something positive and something good. I really appreciate that. Thanks for participating. And tomorrow your assignment.
Thank you, ma'am. Actually, I got this. This is a brain exercise. I teach this exercise to my baby.
Oh, thank you. So sweet. That's beautiful. That's nice. Good.
Thanks.
Yes, dear. Thanks for sharing. Yes, team. If you'd like to try out an entire song tomorrow, maybe for 2 or 3 minutes, you can practice and you can share it with the team. It will add spice to the team. And variety is the spice of life. And the same way, neurobics also is everything about variety. In Hindi, they use the word jugaad. ये करे वो करे कुछ भी नहीं चला तो जुगाड़ चलेगा भाई. So neurobics is all something, doing something new, trying out something new with your own talent and skill. And of course, what we share with you, you can add on to that. That's done. And then this one, dear friends, I'm sorry, just give me a moment. Like you can see in the picture, we'll just go here. Cross your arms and do the ear pinch squat exercise. This is a squat exercise. Okay, we'll do this on the spot. 1 minute. Cross your arms. Now, these are your hands. Now, cross your arms like this. Hold your ears like this. Ear pinch, here, and hold it here. Sit down and get up. Of course, I can't sit and get up now. Nor any one of you could do it. If you're off camera, you could try it. Or you could try it later on at home. This all of you know. I'll explain how, or I will share how, not explain. I will share with you. So hold it like this and sit down and get up. Sit down and get up. That is a neurobic activity. When you sit down and get up, you're giving some physical activity to your body, and consciously you are sitting down and getting up. This was a form of punishment which we had earlier in schools and in some gurukulas as well. But nowadays, it's not allowed. It is a form of exercise now in many institutions. Here, it's like this. Sit down, and they call, it's also done in front of God. Lord Ganesha, you could say, or you could say Sri Balaji. They just bend down like this and give their respect to God, and get up. That is an ancient activity. It's also known as a neurobic activity in the modern times. Yes, team, I just go down here. It's also called as Toppu Karanam. I guess it's a Sanskrit word or a Tamil word. I'm not sure. I haven't researched.
It's a Sanskrit
It's a
word.
Tamil word, ma'am.
No, it's a Sanskrit. It's a Sanskrit word.
Thank you. Toppu Karanam, thank you
Okay.
very much. It's called in English as ear pinch squats. Earlier, in the Gurukulas, the Gurudevs also, they used to, punish the little ones who did not listen to them well, or if they wanted to sharpen their brain, they were dreaming here and they are not doing the work properly. They were given this activity, they had to do it. And I belong to this level where I was punished like this several times by my teacher, Miss Mary and Miss Sujata. And here now in the modern times, it's no more a punishment, it's an activity. It's considered to be a neurobic activity. When you sit and get up, you start supplying, good energy in your body, and it reaches up, sends up oxygen to the entire body, and especially the brain receives it, and it's considered positive. And even spiritually, religiously, it's highly accepted and respected. Yes, team, you could try this out every morning, maybe 5 times. Stay safe while doing this. Don't hurt yourself. If you have knee pain, knee joints, stay safe. Yes, team. Now we have finished how many? We have finished 14, 15, 16, 17. We have 3 more activities. What's the time? Yeah, yes, team. I hope you're enjoying with me. I hope I'm doing a little justice to you. Yes, team. We go on to the 15th neurobic activity. The 15th neurobic activity is, that is, try wearing your clothes with your eyes closed. You have to close your eyes and wear your clothes. Of course, you should close your room, stay safe, and protect yourself. You close your room in your own space, you can do it. Close your eyes and wear your clothes in front of the mirror. You can unbutton or button. We are all, me and many of you, with our eyes open, we have put our clothes on the wrong side. We have also gone out of our door. After going out, we would have seen, oh my God, I've worn it on the wrong side. We'll come back home and change it. With our eyes open, we are committing mistakes. So now let's learn this neurobic activity. Close our eyes and consciously touch the cloth, or the clothes that we have. Is it on the right side or the wrong side? Feel it consciously, and touch is it the first button? Is it the second button? Consciously, mindfully, let us wear our clothes. Make this a habit. And afterwards, of course, open your eyes and check out if you have done a good job. And only then step out of your room or step out of your house. This is another beautiful activity which you could try by wearing your clothes. And I'm searching for something that I can't get. Maybe I'd like to give me a moment. I'll just go off camera and be on camera. Maybe I'll not go and waste my time over there. Fine, I didn't keep it here with me. Fold clothes and place them in the closet or cupboard. Another name, synonym for cupboard, closet. Neatly with your eyes closed. How many of us, including me, we have folded clothes blindly up and down, not in the right manner. Our parents might have scolded us. Our spouse might have scolded us. We are doing folding of clothes not in the right way or not neatly. We just do it haphazardly with our eyes open. So why don't we now just every day 3 or 4 pieces of garments or clothes? Let us consciously close our eyes and fold it consciously, feeling the edges of the garment or the clothing that we have, or maybe a coat or a shirt, etc. So I thought I could do it as a spot activity. Unfortunately, I don't have that very close to me. So learn to do that. And not only that, after folding it, place it in the closet or in the cupboard safely. If there is no cupboard or closet, place it on a chair. I think you have, many of us keep it on a chair sometimes, or on a bench. So just fold it neatly and place it over there. That also is highly recommended, as it is a neurobic activity. And yes, dear friends, we go down to the last activity for today. Try doing this routine activity differently today, from today or tomorrow. Maybe if you love to have a shower twice a day, it will begin from today, or if not, early in the morning, as we usually do it. Concentrate on trying to take a nice shower or a bath with your eyes closed. Of course, when we rub soap to our eyes, we close our eyes. I do, and you to do that. But there's no soap or anything on our face, our eyes are open. But now for 2 or 3 minutes while we take a bath or shower, let's close our eyes and apply the soap, or the soap liquid, you can say, or to our body, and consciously, mindfully, take a bath. This helps. Why? To help to develop personal hygiene. Because you're mindfully and consciously doing it, yeah, this is my hand, you try it out yourself, you will feel it. And not once. If you make it a habit, it would be nice. And because it connects your mind to your body. And when you do that, it gives you a fulfilling experience, and you will really feel good that you are taking care not only of your mind by performing neurobic exercises, you're taking care of your body, connecting your brain and your body through neurobics. Yes, team, these were the 17 exercises for today. More will be tomorrow. Yes, team. All the inventors, the innovators, the scientists, creators, imaginative people like here today, the indigenous or the original people who have their style of living, people who are very practical, say, if, it doesn't work there, I will try a new method. They are called as practical people. I will try it in my own method. Very practically, they will do it. People who have a lot of originality, they do not like to take it from some source. They want to recreate it or create it on their own. People with genuinity. Anyone from the English department, can you pronounce that? Genuinity. Can you do that for me? Ingenuity. Yes, dear? Anyone would like to unmute and pronounce the last word?
It's ingenuity.
Ingenuity. Yes, thank you so much. That's beautiful. So thank you, Deepashri. That's so nice. Beautiful team. So all of these, how did they succeed in their goal? How did they succeed to become all these great people? Because they had unconsciously or consciously followed neurobic activities, doing something new, doing it the other way, doing it differently. So you too could also try and succeed in your professional and personal life. Of course, whatever you do should be legal, and it should not harm others. As long as it doesn't hurt others, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially, you can continue doing neurobic activities. You could invent your own new neurobic activities as well. When I give this picture on my screen, what comes to your eyes? Quickly, one person, one at a time, could unmute and share.
Rainbow.
Rainbow. Thank you. Beautiful, sir. Thank you, Mahesh, sir. Yes.
Life is colorful.
Very good. Life is colorful. Yes, sir. Beautiful. Yes, team. Another 2 participants. Hey, team. We are so many of us. I guess 82, or 62 or 82. Anyone else, please?
We have lots to explore.
Pardon, ma'am?
We have lots to explore.
Wow, we have lots to explore. That's beautiful.
Vision, creative vision.
Creative vision. Excellent.
Vibrant surroundings. Vibrant surroundings.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Aarti, ma'am. Excellent. Beautifully answered.
Reflect the world.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So much. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please. Yes, sir.
Colorful world.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
May I?
Yes, dear. Yes,
Capturing the colors of life.
yes, capturing the
Yes,
colors.
ma'am. Beauty is truth. Truth is beauty.
Excellent. Beautiful. I applied my whole team. The whole team. So interactive, so loving, so kind, so patient, and so respectful today on the platform. Thank you for sharing. This is how all of you are unique in your own way. So let's look at the world today with a new eye, appreciating all the beautiful things that God has created and the universe has for you and for me. Yes, team. Now I just put that to get into your mindset and to see how your brain is working and how sharp you are. You are all very sharp, everyone. Yes, dear. Now, what color would you want the sky to be and why? We all know the sky is blue and a little mixture of white and blue, I guess, a combination of that. Anyone could unmute one at a time. If you are given the power and the chance to change the color of the sky, which color would you choose and why? In one line, 1 or 2 lines, not taking much time. Yes, dear. The truth is we can't change it, but I just would like you to interact. I guess no one ever asked you this question before.
I think I would choose white color because it is a peace.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Yes,
Joy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Ma'am, how about yellow sky?
Wow. You just imagine visual picture. I get yellow sky. Beautiful, sir. Yes. Sir.
Green.
Green.
Green sky. Pleasant.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Vijay.
Pink.
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 Yes. Yes, sir.
Which
Nice.
You would rather
symbolizes
go for
love.
sorry. Can we have a metallic color?
Wow, great. Excellent. That's nice.
I would rather go for blue, ma'am.
Okay, so welcome, sir. That's really nice.
Because
Yes.
it represents calmness. It represents many things. Even the Zoom, many State Bank of India, Zoom. If you look at the brands of many companies, it is in blue because they purposefully choose blue for their logo. So in that way, it attracts me. The blue color attracts me a lot.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. That's so beautifully explained.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
I have
Anybody
a
else?
doubt.
Yes, dear.
Are you actually asking about the sky? Or the word what you have highlighted for the sky you are asking?
I know, ma'am. I'm just asking you if you were given a chance to change the sky.
Publish ayinda, sir.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, I could hear somebody. One second. Yeah, that's a neurobic activity, listening to somebody there, a new activity. Yes, dear. Ma'am, here I did not focus on the word sky. Said if you were given a chance to change the color of the sky. Yes, then you had green and we had pink and yellow and blue and many colors. So thank you. You might have had a vision in your mind. You might have had a reason why you selected that color. So that means you are unique in your own way. Yes. And now.
Thank you, ma'am.
Calm down. Yes, dear.
Orange, as it reflects warmth.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Thank you so much. That's really nice. And we have all answers for ourselves, our minds. Some of us have shared, some haven't. Yes, dear. Now, when I ask you what is the color of sky over here, it's already visible, light blue. So thank you, ma'am. And we go down here. Dear friends, in our profession, before we end, I just take another, I said I'll take another 5 or 10 minutes and end the session. Who can pronounce this?
Plagiarism.
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 Yes, dear friends, as professionals, it holds a great, space. It takes a great part of our lives. As
Plagiarism.
Plagiarism. The pronunciation is plagiarism. Someone say plagiarism or get it wrong sometimes. But on Google, if you type, you get the correct pronunciation. It's plagiarism. Now, what role does plagiarism play in our professional life? That I'd like to give you as a task for tomorrow. If interested, you could do. There is no force, of course. This is just the opposite of neurobics. Neurobics is creating originality, being original, doing something new always. Now here, somebody else has done something, don't do the same thing. Do it in another way. If it is allowed by your company or your team, when you have the liberty to do something new in your space, occupational zone, you please do it in a new way. If at all you have to follow certain rules or corporate rules or the standard rules of your organization, follow it. No worries about it. But on when you have to be original, please do not go into plagiarism. Create new content. As one of our team members said, she's a journal, she journals and writes for different journals. That is, be original. And what part will this word play in your life? You could just say anything about plagiarism tomorrow if you are interested. Yes, friends, now we just go down here quickly. Now I'd like to wear my specs. Now quickly you have to be now and unmute quickly. Look at the questions, unmute quickly and answer. One
Dr.
person-
Lawrence Katz.
Okay.
Dr.
Lawrence Katz.
Sorry, team, one at a time, please. First one who has unmuted.
Dr. Lawrence Katz.
Lawrence Katz.
Lawrence Cat.
Lawrence Katz.
Dr. Lawrence Katz.
No,
Dr.
second one.
Lawrence Katz.
I guess I have to give a free session for everyone, maybe, right? Maybe I'll do that. I'll do that for you. No worries. Okay.
Brain.
Mind. Mind.
Brain.
Brain.
Yeah.
Brain is the powerhouse.
Frozen
Brain.
shoulder.
When you do work with the same hand, when you
Both
give
sides.
too much of pressure,
Yes. When you call, yeah. When
In
you
the
neglect
tummy.
one hand and you work to another part, you may get a frozen shoulder, not indulging in activities equally. Good, very good. Very, interactive team. Okay. How can we enhance our social life through neurobics?
Waving through the undominant hand.
It's very good.
By learning new language.
Very good. Excellent. By learning a new language, as we suggested, it could be any other way also you can develop or enhance your social life. The one discussed today is by learning a new language, you interact and socialize with others. You may never know how great and good that person
Meet
is.
new peoples.
Yes, meet new people. Meeting new people, doing new things is all about neurobics. Now, let's come here. What is the meaning of the word frozen? I wouldn't want the
Stiff.
English teacher to answer here. No, English teachers, no, not allowed. Anyone else? Frozen.
Not moving.
Pardon, sir?
Which is not moving. It froze. I mean, and it has a past participle, means it is already frozen.
Frozen.
So it is like it can't move.
Can't move. Yes. Yeah, frozen.
Inflexible.
Pardon?
getting stuck with something,
Inflexible.
Yes.
getting stuck with something.
Yes, getting stuck with something. When you open your
Stable.
freezer. Yes, please.
Stable.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks for participating.
Resting, ma'am.
Pardon?
Resting.
Resting. Yes. Thank you so much. Everybody's answers are welcome. Thank you for participating and sharing and being interactive. I love the interaction at the right time. Thank you so much. When you open your freezer, you have everything frozen over there. Frozen chicken, frozen food, ice cream. Also, you have to keep it in a frozen space, inside your freezer so that it freezes and you can have it at the right time. So frozen, well answered. The team has answered very well. Now, who are cannibals? I'll just give you with
The
frozen.
people that eat other people. Ma'am, man eaters.
Yeah,
The
very
people
good.
that eat other people.
Yes.
Human beings
Cannibals-
eating another human beings.
Excellent, beautiful, very, very sharp team. You all are so brilliant. Well, so cannibals, some of us know it, some don't know. Cannibals are people eating other people, eating one human being, eating another human being. There was an incident, there was a plane crash many years ago, and the plane crashed in a frozen area where there was lots of snow and ice. And the people, when they fell down there, some died on the spot and some survived. They had some food remaining in the plane, the broken plane. They enjoyed the food which was there as well as waited for help. Help did not come. But at one point of time, what happened? The food was over. They had no more stock for them. And this is just an addition. Just like that, I'm sharing with you. They were in a frozen place with a lot of snow and ice. And at that time, the stock of food which they had in the airplane, everything was over. And the dead bodies also were in the snow. They were frozen in the snow. A part of a few people who died, passengers, they were there. They kept them aside, buried them in the snow, that side. And when they had nothing more to eat, they even tried to eat the remaining parts which were remaining in the plane. Whatever they could get, they had to eat because they were stuck up there for quite a long time, a few months maybe. And at one time, these remaining passengers, in order to survive, to live, they became cannibals, unfortunately. They began to dig the frozen snow and take out the dead bodies of the co-passengers, consume them till they received help and survived in that dangerous situation. Of course, it is very illegal to consume human flesh, but just I shared that. Let's remove that off our head. I just only wanted to share, find out if you knew the word cannibal. We don't go there much. And what is the name of the ancient method
Topakaranam. Earpinch squat.
Pin swap.
Topakaranam.
Thank you very much. Beautiful. Excellent, excellent. Beautiful team. Yes, team, we are done. Hopefully, maybe on the last day of our session, I'll give you a session on cybercrime. I wouldn't want to be partial because everyone have the right answers. Maybe I will double up with my session with neurobics, and last I will take a session on cybercrime. Maybe we'll do that. Not maybe, I will. No maybes. Okay, dear. Now we'll come down here. This is your assignment. If interested, you can do aspire to be original and authentic in your workspace when required. When you have to, as I earlier explained that, I don't want to explain that more. So be real and authentic. Each participant tomorrow, if you could contribute only 4 to 6 lines on the word plagiarism. What is plagiarism? How many types are there? How does it apply to you? If you want, you can share tomorrow. Yes, dear. And then we are coming to an end. Thank you so much. A brilliant team. I hope I did justice to my session today. It is 8:40. Thank you so much. And this is the end of day 1. Thank you so much, team.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
ma'am.
Smile.
Thank you,
Bye,
ma'am.
ma'am. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear ones. Thank you.
so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Yes,
ma'am.
it is going on. I'm trying to mute. Yes.
you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I do wish you join tomorrow. We have a few more beautiful activities for you. I hope you'll be inspired and follow.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Somebody is speaking. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Shall we end the session now and have a good dinner and a good sleep? Stay safe. Anyone would like to share something, would like to talk and share anything from your side? Yes, team. I will end the session.
Hello, ma'am. Can I say something, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Most welcome, Vijender, sir. Please.
Ma'am, I am left side paralyzed from last 1 year.
Yes,
So
sir.
can you suggest me some special exercise?
Yeah, sure. Definitely, sir. Yeah, you connect with me on a one-to-one basis. You have my number. You can call me. Maybe we could help you out, sir. Definitely, sir.
Okay, ma'am.
Thanks for sharing. Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Madam, can we get these PPTs?
PPTs, we'd like to, where we work in the organization, the recording is allowed, not the PPTs now.
Okay.
We'll try giving you the exercises. Maybe we'll take out the set of exercises and we'll give it to you. You can follow them. We'll help you with
Sure.
that. Yes, sir.
Sure, thank
Yeah, we're most welcome. Yes, team, we sign off for today. Good night, everyone. And thanks for being a lovely team with a happy heart, happy smile, and a good spirit. Good night, everyone. Signing off.
Thank you.
Thank you. Stay safe. Join us tomorrow.
you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks.